n8n versus Power Automate, which no-code tool is best in 2025? n8n versus Power Automate in 2025 is comparison between true open source flexibility and enterprise-ready integration. And in this deep dive, we're going to walk through every critical features from ease of use and UI differences to automation depth, cost structure, scalability, API handling, and even community support to help you make smartest choice depending on your workflow, team size, and goals. Let's start with the interface. Power Automate Microsoft solution leans on more business-friendly design, especially for users already embedded in the Microsoft ecosystem, offering drag-and-drop logic builders that sync seamlessly with SharePoint, Outlook, Teams, Excel, and Dynamic 365. It shines for HR, finance, and IT department that need fast integrations across internal MS environments without worrying about hosting thanks to its cloud-first architecture and Azure native infrastructure. But n8n, on the other hand, is the favorite for technical teams or SaaS businesses that want full control. This open source platform gives you unlimited custom node creation, supports local or self-hosted deployments, and can run entirely behind your own firewall or via Docker, which is the major plus for security-focused environments or those under strict compliance. In terms of automation deep, n8n allows conditional branching, multiple executions in parallel, looping, retry logic, and manual triggers with webhook configuration, giving developers and powerful user automations. Power Automate can handle logic too, but you're often limited by its action cups and connection, which brings us to pricing. Power Automate in 2025 is charges based on flow runs or per user or per month models, which can quickly scale of cost if you run large batch processed or automate heavily across multiple endpoints. In contrast, n8n can be run entirely free with your own infrastructure or at a flat rate via n8n.cloud, making it significantly more cost-effective at scale. Which Power Automate wins is in its pre-built templates and connectors, over 1,000 available out of the box, including legacy systems and third-party business apps, meaning non-technical users can spin up useful flows in minutes without knowing a thing about APIs or JSON. However, n8n still offers a strong marketplace and API-first design, allowing teams to integrate anything REST-based, trigger via webhooks, or even scrape web data using headlines browser, all without limits. Thanks to code nodes, JS logic, and versioning support. And let's not forget the community. n8n developers community in 2025 is extremely active, constantly pushing open source Node, while Power Automate enjoy robust Microsoft support and enterprise-grade documentation. In terms of learning code, Power Automate is faster to beginners, especially if you live in Excel or Outlook daily, but n8n becomes more efficient for cross-stack automation once you've used the node-based system and want complete transparency and control over how data flows from system to system. Need to connect Airtable to Discord, scrape project or product prices from 3 e-commerce sites, then store everything in MongoDB. n8n handles the effortlessly. But if you incorporate environment where you need approval inside teams and workflow, triggered by changes in Dynamic 365, Power Automate is designed for exactly that. So, let's say You're building a workflow that pulls leads from a Facebook ad, enrich them with Clearbit, then sends personalized Slack messages, emails, and CRM updates. N8n excels here because of its flexibility, multi-branch node basic logic, real-time webhook responses, and integration with over 400 apps, plus the ability to inject JavaScript at any point of precise formatting or custom logic. You can self-host it for free, deploy on VPS, or use n8n Cloud with privacy compliance, and it's still more affordable and high volume. On the other hand, Power Automate can do this too, but only if you service and the service are available as Microsoft approved connectors. And even then, you'll need a premium plan for non-Microsoft tools. Now, when it comes to performance and reliability, Power Automate benefits from Microsoft robust Azure and infrastructure, which means excellent uptime and enterprise-grade SLA support, but n8n is no slouch either when deployed correctly. It can handle thousands of operations per minute with power queuing and scaling via Redis and custom load balancers, giving teams freedom to process the bulk the data. Automate marketing pipelines or manage internal operations. From a team management standpoint, Power Automate supports user rules, ad-based permissions, and environment separation for dev, test, prod, all essential for enterprise governance. N8n, meanwhile, allows collaboration workflow building with tagging, version history get syncing, and external storage of workflow via JSON files, which many developers or DevOps teams love. As for maintenance, Power Automate shines in environment where you don't want to worry about updates or server maintenance. It's all managed, but in return, you sacrifice flexibility, become more dependent on Microsoft pace of updates or connector availability. With n8n, every update yours to control. And you can even fork the open source repo to modify or extend as it needed, which is a huge plus for teams that want to build internal automations unique to their process. If you are looking in 2025 and beyond, tools are growing fast. Power Automate is moving forward towards AI-driven flow suggestions, Copilot integration, and deeper teams loop compatibility. Meanwhile, n8n expanding its AI node support with OpenAI, Cloud, Gemini, and embedding large language models directly into automation logic, which gives technical teams a massive playground to work with for things summarization, Slack thread, cleaning raw inputs, or routing based on natural language context. So, here's the final verdict. If you're in Microsoft-heavy environment with standard business automation needs, Power Automate wins with the convenience, integration deep, and enterprise support. But if you are startup, developers, or SaaS business that need unrestricted automation power, code injection, and cost-effective scale, n8n remains the better no-code tool in 2025. You stack your team's technical comfort level, and your hosting preferences should guide the choice. But either way, both tools are defining and future of automation in very different lines. So that's it.